Hello, Gemini. Hope all is well with you. I'm glad to see you back, and I know you're glad to see me back. For those of you who have reached out to me, sending you all my love. Thank you so much. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. This message is going to be a collective, general, intuitive reading from today, August 23rd through September 15th. Okay? So Gemini, I have some very much messages I've been collecting to share with you, Gemini. I can't thank you so much for all of your deep messages of love and your encouragement on my journey. Thank you, my fellow Gemini tribe. It is so good to be back to connect with my soul family. So Gemini, the first message that's coming out while the sun has entered Virgo today and we officially have gone retrograde, okay, Gemini, is to relax, okay? We are entering the sun in Virgo, and this is just for you, Gemini. This has to do 1:11 I just saw on the clock, okay, Gemini? And it's Ariel. You can call upon the Archangel Ariel to assist you, okay, at this moment. It feels like a crown chakra or throat chakra activation. Your gifts are being heightened, Gemini, okay? So right now it's time to focus, like I feel, on the changes that are occurring in your intuitive psychic abilities, Gemini. So with Mercury entering the sign of Virgo retrograde and the sun is in Virgo, this will be absorbing new psychic downloads, new information that will help you to network and learn and grow to a higher level in your spiritual journey, Gemini. Virgo is also a lot of philosophy. It represents the Hermit card, the number 9, okay? Virgo is also going to bring in some repairs. So there's a calmness, a stillness, a feeling of relaxing also, but this could have to do with your home front, your family situations. This could have to do with a period of solitude and on the home front, home areas, renovations, redos. But like I'm also feeling there's some kind of magic that's forming, Gemini, for you when it comes to your psychic abilities. Now, when I split the deck, this message just popped out. So it's very in tune with the message that I received yesterday on August 22nd as the moon was handed over and the sun into this energy. So it says you have new psychic abilities and spiritual experiences that are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open up now through more studying, prayer, and meditation. That is why I let you know the energies that will be playing out from now to the 15th. You're absorbing new information. There's new studies that are here. So this could be learning new light languages. This could be learning something on your spiritual journey that has to do with healing. Virgo is the healer of the zodiac, okay? So it's also a feeling here of your inner world, okay, creating these miracles that are here. So this is a time to rethink, okay, to redo any area that you have been mastering, Gemini, okay? So this is about, it's time to embrace your curiosity as it guides you in ways that will nurture your sense of belonging. Okay, Gemini? So that was some messages that definitely went with that card. And I want you to know, Gemini, that you matter. And I don't want to show my face because I know Virgo's got a bit of perfectionism. Trust me, my hair ain't done, my nails ain't done. But I wanted to make sure on today that I share the Mercury retrograde message for us, Gemini. You do matter. Now, this is a message that I want to share. You could fast forward it if you don't want to hear the message. It's from Sarah Young's book, and it's called Jesus Calling. So this is about enjoying the peace in his presence. It's a daily journey, and every day this message helps to lift the collective. So Gemini, I feel you're going through spiritual warfare. Like me, okay, just like me, Gemini. There's a feeling here of definitely, for some of you, feeling spiritually attacked, okay? Because I'm sensing this heavier feeling, but I'm going to read the message first, and then we'll see what cards pop out. And the message for August 22nd goes like this, okay, Gemini? Especially for some of you who are psychics, intuitive, spiritual healers, music, healing vibrations, you know, all of you out here on your journey. It says, trust in me and don't be afraid. I want you to view trials as exercises designed to develop your trust muscles. Okay, Gemini? So this is about our trust muscles in God. You live in the midst of a fierce spiritual battle, and fear is one of Satan's favorite weapons. When you start to feel afraid, affirm your trust in me. Speak out loudly. If circumstances permit, resist the devil in my name, and he will slink away from you. Refresh yourself in my holy presence, and speak or sing praises to me, and my face will shine radiantly upon you. Remember that there is no condemnation for those who belong to me. You have been judged not guilty for all eternity. Like I feel, Gemini, I'm going through a very big level of persecution, okay? So being persecuted here, Gemini. But my message to you, Gemini, was Spirit said, don't let them dictate who you are. So someone here is a dictator. Somebody here is judging you, Gemini. And Spirit, I'm going to go back to the message now. Let me repeat. You have been judged not guilty, Gemini, for all eternity. Trust me and don't be afraid, for I am your strength, your song, and your salvation. So Gemini, I also heard the song by West Rose, You Are the Next Big Thing, okay? Gemini, I feel there's been a feeling of a waiting game, like it's not easy for me to come on and share my messages. I'm being persecuted, okay? And that has to do with my family, my home situation, where there's been a spiritual attack, Gemini. And you could start by saying, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, says the Lord. The Lord says you are not guilty. Right here, Gemini. You have been judged not guilty for all eternity. Your trust in the Lord. And don't be afraid, Gemini, of these gifts, okay, that are opening up now. So I also feel, Gemini, this is funny. I had a dream about a week ago, specifically, don't get me wrong or steer me wrong. It was a Sagittarius. It was our opposite. Now, in our last readings, there was an intense anger, the energy of feeling overloaded, conflicted, and drained from somebody here that is persecuting you, okay, whatever area this has to do. So I had a dream that I decked somebody out. Like this person here is somebody here that's really, you've had a lot of struggle. There's been a feeling of this person judging you, okay, who you are. Like, don't let this person dictate who you are. This person has a God complex that I'm talking about, okay? Now, Gemini, I also want to let you know it's already yours. Spirit says it's already yours, right? So Spirit's saying, trust in me and don't be afraid, right? Because you're not guilty. You're not guilty. You are a part of the awakening, the spiritual awakening here. So Gemini, like I feel, it's already yours. Everything will happen for you all of a sudden. And be thankful, Gemini, that you didn't give up on your spiritual journey, okay? So that's what I was also picking up from this. You are precious gems, and we think very deeply, Gemini. So this is also letting you know, don't wait for it. Be selective, Gemini. Do not consent, Spirit saying, because you, once again, Gemini, are not guilty for all eternity. Do not consent. Now, this card's popping out. Favorable. Things might not be favorable right now. You had this card in the last reading. Now, I did a reading and it did not go through. No recording. So something's been trying to block me from delivering your messages. For some of you, this is this waiting game. Like I feel the waiting game is getting ready to move forward. I feel we've been in this period here, yeah, where conditions aren't favorable right now, where we needed to wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. If this message is here, it's Mercury retrograde. Taking a step back and reviewing areas around you and not procrastinating. So for some of us, this is about reviewing what we've been building, what we've been working on already, okay? This is areas where it has to do with certain situations around the home, around the family, okay? So like I feel, this is about where energy flows That's where attention goes, Gemini. So keep your focus right now, okay, moving forward. It's like, baby, you don't belong there, right? There's something much better for you. But spirits and the angels are opening that passageway for you to go. So keep your energy very high vibing of affirmations, okay? And don't focus on fear. Spirit's saying here, don't be afraid, right? Where is it? It's like you live in the midst of a spiritual battle, right? Where that's one of the weapons of the dark energy, to bring your energy down, like a Debbie Downer kind of a vibration, just saying, right? And when you start to feel afraid, affirm that you trust in spirit. Speak it out loud, Gemini, okay? It's like protection prayers, and stand firm, okay? Because whatever this is, you're over it. You know, Gemini, that you'll get by. For some of us, Gemini, we're getting ready to move forward. Now, be thankful that you didn't give up, Gemini, because blessings are coming, right? You need to believe that, Gemini, that it's already yours. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? So for some of us, we've been feeling shaken. It could be a feeling here. Think about who you used to be now. You are so much better off, Gemini, and we got some work to do. This is telling me we've got work to do. Allow this to open up by bringing study and prayer. A lot of prayer warriors, okay? Meditation. What's my motto now? Meditate to elevate. Meditate to elevate, Gemini, okay? This is about a very, like I felt, rare season. We're entering the third of the fourth supermoon, okay? And that's going to be once in a blue moon coming in at the end of August, on August 30th, okay? And there'll be an unusual lunar event that's we will be experiencing. Saturn will be in the mix here, and it'll be visual, very close. It happens every 2.5 years. And we're in a part of the rare 4 moons that have already started. This is the third of the fourth. There'll be 2 full moons this month. First one was off in Aquarius, it took off. And then the full moon now in Pisces is about letting go, especially with Saturn. Those blocks of resistance during spiritual attacks here, or spiritual warfare. So like I'm feeling, you'll be glad you didn't give up, because Saturn will be in opposition, okay? You will be able to see Saturn. Whoever's an astronomer, you know, you'll be able to have a visual on it. So just hold on, like I'm feeling here, Gemini. Trust in spirit where you are headed right now. Meditate to elevate. You can put that down there, okay? Virgo is the Hermit card. So I'm glad I shared that message. Got it off of me. Now I can breathe. Let's get one more angel message for Gemini from now to September 15th, 2023. Everything's windy, blowing. I'm trying to... So things, Gemini, are just going to fall away with the full moon. Everything's falling away. Let things fall away what need to go. There's a level of elevation, Gemini, Soul Tribe, that we are experiencing and that we are going through. That's why you're moving forward, but now you're thinking wisely, very analytical. Our ruler is Mercury. It's exalted in the sign of Virgo. Okay. Show me. Let's see. Yeah, Gemini, you're at a crossroads, and there's the spiritual warrior, okay? You are a spiritual warrior of the Most High, Gemini. You're highly ranked in the spiritual realms. You're chosen. You have a chosen path to choose. Vanessa. For some of you, Vanessa could be very important. Okay, God bless and protect my Aunt Vanessa. I have an Aunt Vanessa. And it says to make your decision, Gemini, you need to ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? There's temptation. There is definitely 2 paths to choose from, okay? And like I felt, Gemini, the path that is already yours, everything will happen for you all of a sudden. So be thankful that you're not giving up, because you're not someone here that's going to give up on this journey. You're on a journey, Gemini. And this crossroads is telling me you have access to the Akashic records. Yes, I do believe in reincarnation, however you want to put it. We have past lives. So you have, like I feel, Gemini, access to the Akashic records. Gemini, you are a spiritual teacher. Doesn't matter if you teach in a classroom filled with children. Doesn't matter where you are. You're here to grow, evolve, and show others how to ascend. This is ascension. So Gemini, you're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and to help them awaken to their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So Gemini, like I know, I'm here to help the collective awaken, right? So this is the age of coming out of the age of darkness. And now we have the light shining on who we are. And we are multidimensional spiritual beings experiencing a life on Earth. And it's called Earth School. So you matter. Don't let anybody stop you on your journey. Don't let them dictate who you are. Somebody here has a God complex, Gemini. And you know I do. Around me, I have several of my family members who have God complexes. I'm like, all right, you'll know what needs to fall away. That's what I'm hearing. Now, I did a reading with these cards. Thinker was one of the cards that fell out, okay? This is a time of thinking out of the box, Gemini. Mercury is somebody here who's going to help you. Two heads are better than one, I'm hearing. This is you thinking on your own, okay? Like I felt for some of us, this is a journey that we might have to go on our own, thinking of a way to move forward, right? You're in the state of analytically thinking, right? We're deep thinkers, precious gems. This might be a time to be very selective, right? So it's like a feeling here of thinking of a way forward, how to move forward, how can something be much better than what it is now, right? So show me Gemini, show me Gemini. Show me Gemini, show me Gemini. I have so much messages for you. Because you're thinking of so many different levels and you have higher, those thoughts are coming in from God. That's the sparks of God to bring in this message for you. Like I feel there's a feeling of go the distance. This is a project you've been working on, that you've been mastering. You know, God signs, God's a creator. And God, no creator that creates anything doesn't sign their name on it, okay? You are here to go the distance. This path has already been chosen. This is the finish line. Go the distance with it. Go the distance. Don't let people around you dictate who you are, Gemini, okay? This is a countdown. It's like 10, 9, 8, 7, here we go. You're a 10, Gemini. You're a 10. The whole package, like I feel it's already yours. Go the distance, right? It will happen all of a sudden for you, is what I'm feeling, Gemini, okay? Go the distance. I see the finish line. There's a finish line here of you accomplishing something here that you wanted to accomplish, and it's here. You're almost there, Gemini. You got the keys to happiness. Oh my God. Gemini's going to unlock the keys to success that leads to happiness. It's going to unlock the keys within you, Gemini, where you're going to be on top of the world, on top of the world. So these people know that you are about to ascend to a higher level, right? Around you, whatever spiritual warfare is going on here. You got number 26, which is an 8, and number 47. That's an 11. You're seeing the 11. You're called. This is a part of that work you've been putting in. And you've put the work in already, Gemini. It's time for, like I feel, you to reach the finish line. This is a goal of yours that you've been working so hard on. And now that crossroads that we saw, we want you to make this decision based on what brings you happiness. What's essential on your path that makes you happy, where Spirit wants to shine his face on you. The face of God is going to be shining upon you, Gemini. People are going to see you ecstatically happy, and that kills them. That kills these people here, okay? Like I feel, there's the home. There's the home up in the air. Changes, 50. 5s are changes in the home. So things have been up in the air for some time. There's been this waiting game. This could be the key to a new home. This could have to do with real estate, selling, marketing, profiting. For some of you, this is a move. For some of you, you're thinking about making a move that's going to make you so happy. Yes, Gemini, go the distance. But read between the lines. Read between the lines. So for some of you, it's a choice or decision when it has to do with your property or your home or your family situation. This is going to bring in so much happiness, Gemini. so much better than you could have ever imagined. Okay, like I felt, this is the next big thing by Wes Rose. Light attracts darkness, so of course the dark is going to see the light. Of course, can't be hidden. It cannot be hidden. So this is a feeling of focusing on what you want, Gemini, not on what you fear. Don't focus on what you fear. Focus on what you want, and trust in God. Trust in spirit. Now, I don't want these to blow away, but I'm going to try to put them here. Let's get some tarot. This is elevation. This is for Gemini collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. This is for Gemini collective. Spirit, show me the most important. 4 of Swords and the World card. Rest assured, there is a completion. Like I feel, there's a world success here. I'm saying worldly success. For some of you, you could be dealing or have it Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. This is the fixed signs here with 4 of Swords. For some of you, you've been in bed a lot like me. You've been recovering. For some of you, you're recovering from a surgery, or you're recovering from some kind of a spiritual attack. You're resting. Like I feel this is the waiting game. Like I feel you're just waiting for it to be over. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? A cycle of your life. That's what's here. I feel for some of you, you've been taking a break from work, okay, or taking some time out thinking, right? We had the thinking card. This is it. Our energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? And it feels like this is the countdown to something ending, something that you are recovering from when it comes to thinking about it very deeply, right? And now you're very selective, Gemini, like I feel. You don't consent to what the world's doing. It's like be in this world, but not of it. I do not consent. Bam! Stand firm, right? You're over something, for sure. You're over it. Like I feel, 4 of Swords, the World card pops out. I'm just going to keep it. So, like I'm feeling right now, the World card brings divine blessings because the work is done, going the distance. The World card's a completion in your life. That's Saturn. Saturn's going to be visible. These are valuable lessons that you have learned. And now you can rest assured with the 4 of Swords that your ancestors are here. That's your prayers being answered. Meditating upon what you're praying for. Okay. It's like the 4 of Swords is also you taking some kind of time out to rest. Rest is needed on this journey. It's like pray on it before you go for it, right? Because your happiness is attached to this. This is something that brings in happiness. It feels like this feeling of depletion. 4 of Swords, right? King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah. You know, though, there's really no competition when the competition, the 5 of Wands, the struggle, the jealousy, the envy, the arguments about this, there's no denying that you've mastered this art. You've mastered it. 8 of Pentacles. You've been working so hard on yourself, Gemini, okay? And Virgo season is to get back to the table. Just focus here, Gemini. Where focus goes, energy flows and success comes in. There's great success. You're going to be so damn happy. Ace of Cups. King of Swords. Say what you got to say. If you don't got to say nothing and just work, that's best. That's best. Be firm with the King of Swords. Stand firm on what you believe in, your belief systems. You're over it. You're over it. It's time for you to have that self-love, and the Spirit, Holy Spirit is handing you. You got a hand from God reaching out and saying, here, Gemini, this is just for you. These people want to be competitive on your journey where you're headed. Like I said, Gemini. But the competition ends because when you move to this energetic level of thinking, very analytical with your thoughts here, right? About focusing on your work and not paying attention to all this bullshit that's around you with the 5 of Wands. These people are on the streets with sticks fighting about spiritual warfare. when you already have the sword in your hand. You're a spiritual warrior. They have a stick, you got a sword. It's best to say nothing, because these people are hating on you because that's where you're going. They know it. So there's definitely a new beginning of your self journey of love, your level of new love that's coming in your life, that you're going to be so ecstatically happy because you're going the distance. You're going the distance. You've been taking a break for a while, thinking about which direction to head down. Spirit's aligning these new spiritual gifts that are going to require your time and energy to focus, to like refine this beauty that's coming in with the Ace of Cups, is intuitive beauty. Ace of Cups comes from love, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could be, like I feel, rising Cancer sign here, okay? For some of you, you're rising from the ashes. That's what I'm hearing. And now you're going the distance, right? And there's the Nine of Swords. Look at all this mental energy of worrying, stressing, anxiety, okay? Can't take it anymore. You're over it. You're over it. So Gemini, being selective is protective. Protect your energy by being selective of who drains your energy. Because Four of Cups is like, absolutely not. I'm refusing to give you my energy. I'm refusing. Four of Cups is rejection. And Nine of Swords is anxiety. And this is a feeling here. Look where it leaves you, depleted. Five of Cups. Okay, there's somebody here that's suffering, okay? They're in this place of misery, and misery likes company. So Gemini, like I feel, this is an energy now where you need to focus. Focus, focus, focus on the energy now. And this is an elevation for you. So like I feel, you're over something, Gemini, and it feels like you're getting ready to use that energy wisely by this vision that you have, and your vision increasing. This is booked and busy. You ain't got time for the nonsense, okay? So let me have overall energy. Show me, Gemini's advice. What's coming in the future? What is the advice coming towards now to September 15th? You're having a dream, and your dream visions, this is connecting. This is astral travel. You got the sword straight up to the heavens, to the ethers. So pay attention to your dreams. Write them down. Dream journals, okay? For some of you, this is worldly travels. There could be travel. This could be relocating. Four of Cups wants to come out. Yeah, you're over it. Four of Cups. It's like, no thank you. Apology accepted, but access denied. Access denied. Yeah, you're not a fool anymore for these people. You're not going to be somebody here that sits in a room with these people while they don't celebrate you, they don't respect you, right? And then they talk about you behind your back. So, like I feel, you just remove yourself. You're removing yourself from any places around you where you know these people don't have your back. They don't have your back. They talk about you behind your back. One more. Yeah, it's over. Scorpio energy, transformation, huge transformation. These are big changes. Like by you not letting these people dictate who you are, okay? Now you can get back to the table with retrograde period and focus on yourself, which is not selfish, okay? There's some major changes that you're making, Gemini, but it's going to have to do with moves. It's going to have to do, like I feel, it feels like no peace at home. Because I always mistake this card, but it says no place like home, right? Okay, so there could be some chaos or conflict that's going on at home, because I just saw that too, right? And there's number 33, master number 33. So we have the master numbers. This is a master builder. You're a master builder. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a review of what you were working on financially, and it's like you got this one item that you're working. I don't want to call it an item. It's not an item. It's an Ace of Pentacles. It's money. It brings in money, and this money can grow. And for you to work on this project that you're working on, okay, that you're mastering, is going to require your undivided attention. You have no time for anyone here that's not in a happy lively frequency, because this is going to cost your happiness. See? It's going to cost you, and you know it, and that's the truth. Take charge. Speak your truth. Mars and Aries. This is a time for you, Gemini. Like I felt with the North Node being in Aries, if you have Aries placement, it's a time to master the arts of communication. Master the arts of communicating directly. Be clear on what you want. Be clear on it. Because it could cause some misunderstandings at work. Okay? And like I feel, it's time for you to take charge of a situation for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got Mars and Aries. So this could be on a career position that you're going through. It could be something here that's being said, and somebody here could be definitely seeing the light in a situation, leaving a position. There's some changes when it comes to your overall work, okay? This could be with a boss, a GM, a business owner, a project here that you're working on. And it's like you ain't got time for that. So somebody here is getting cut off, but it opens up the lines of clarity. I feel that the clarity and truth is coming in for sure. And this has definitely been giving you a lot of sleepless nights. Yeah, Page of Swords. You definitely got a spy here. You got somebody here that's keeping tabs on you. This could be a child. This could be a father, son, child, right? Somebody that's suffering from anxiety. It doesn't have to be a father. It could be a parent figure. Somebody here that's suffering at night especially. This person's having nightmares. This could be somebody going through some kind of a spiritual attack, right? Yeah, and I got one of those. So let me see. Six of Swords, it's time to move forward. It's time to, this Fool card's right in the beginning. You know, the Uranus card tells me there's some kind of shock and awe that's going to change, and everyone's going to be very jealous. So there's this shock and awe that's coming with this major change and this move. You might be shocking somebody or shocking the world with where you're about to move to, the level that you're moving into, okay? There's an elevation. There's a risk that you have to take, Gemini. Yep, it's a risk you got to take, but it brings in happiness. So like I feel, not everyone's going to be happy for you. Duh. You know that already. There ain't no one that's going to congratulate you here but yourself. And others around you that do respect and value. Or else these people want to bring you down. Five of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? These people are not going to congratulate you. Congratulate yourself. You did it. 10 of Cups. You did it. You're 10. There's the countdown. 10. Okay, I was seeing the 10. You're the whole enchilada, the whole package, Gemini, 10 of Cups. Everything will happen for you just like that, all of a sudden. Be thankful that you are not giving up, 10 of Cups. You're going for the gusto. It's time for you to leave this mindset that these 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles happens. These are people who are followers. You're a leader. You're a mover, you're a shaker, you're a leader. It's time to take the lead. Because if it requires you to move away from people that are always negative, people here that are not on the level you are, Gemini, you're meant to take action. Mars in Aries is an action taker. It's a masculine energy. We are a masculine sign. So this is a lot of masculine energy of making big moves, not little ones, like I felt. And whoever had this God complex around you, they're going through the dark night of the soul. There's a spiritual awakening taking place. Now with Scorpio, like I said, Scorpio dives deep. It goes into areas that no man will go into. So there's a feeling here of whatever this is now. Like I feel, I don't think there's secrets anymore. I feel that you are in touch with the truth in the situation, and now it's time for you to go the distance. Look how I'm shaking. So you have, like my hand shaking, like it doesn't normally do that. There's a feeling of shaken, but not stirred. Bringing out the best in you now, Gemini. And this is the best in you. Empowered by your own self-worth and rising up above others' opinions. Yes, you are outspoken. It's the dialogue, Gemini, that we select, okay? It's the dialogue that we do not consent to, right? We're worth it. but not perfect. Bam. Right? Select the dialogue, Gemini, with the King of Swords, okay? Be selective on who you speak to. Be selective on who you connect with. Not everybody can be trusted, Gemini. Trust your intuition, okay? These people, there is someone here, Gemini, that's coming forward. And this movement's going to bring in great happiness, great joy, great abundance. It's time for you, Gemini, to make a choice. And it's going to mean taking action, being a leader, not a follower. And it's like not waiting anymore. 3 of Wands, your wait is over. It's over, Gemini. Oh my God. All of a sudden, and just like that, like I felt, your dream is here. This is a vision, a dream, Gemini. A conscious decision, making it consciously with you having a choice. Lovers, that's your card. At Page of Wands, enthusiastically looking forward to this new vibrational heaven on earth 5-dimensional frequency of 10 of Cups. 5-dimensional frequency. Something much more better. And like, baby, you belong here. This is where you belong, baby. Right here. You belong there. A heart of gold will get you here. Right? A heart of gold will get you here. But jealousy and envy will not. It will keep people stuck in a loop, right? 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. These people have a lot of transformation to undergo here. However, you're spiritually awakened, Gemini, okay? So like I felt, there's the 10 of Cups to the Ace of Cups. The countdown has begun. Like I felt, you're the whole package. You're the whole enchilada. So for some of you, this has to do with PayPal, money ways of bringing in new money, because Gemini, you're coming out of this place of 5 of Pentacles of lack mindset. With the 5 of Pentacles, it's a spiritual feeling of being left out. 4 of Cups, right? Because you're not going to be in this, you're coming into this unity of spiritually awakened, big transformation. 4 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles, it's like, no thank you, right? It all has to do with your intellect and your wisdom and your knowledge, because you are very knowledgeable. You know what's going on in the world, right? Be in this world, but not of it. Do not consent, right, to keeping you in a lower vibrational, feeling like you're nothing when you matter, right? So happiness, Gemini, it doesn't cost $1. We just choose it. By making that energetic choice, it's like whatever's happening with these changes, you're not shaken, you know, stirred. Stir it, you know. You're not shaken by it, because there's a shake up here. Fool card, which is Uranus and Pluto and Mars, definitely taking charge. Mars is definitely, and Uranus energy, double. There's some big changes, but it leads to happily ever after. You bet your bottom dollar it does. Stand firm, Gemini. Remember, where energy flows, attention goes. Where attention goes, energy flows. That's how it goes. Keep your focus on what you want, not on what you fear. That I don't have to tell you. Because like I feel you are overcoming a fear when it had to do with how capable, Gemini, you are to receiving abundance. Because that's receiving abundance. Go the distance. Right? I'm going to leave the reading there. We're going into almost 40 minutes. I miss you all. Thank you for the waiting on me for this message. And I love you bunches. Like I feel the wait is over, Gemini. There's a magnificent brand new beginning that you're embarking on. And you're in a leadership role. You're choosing to take the lead. You have a crossroads. But for some of you, you're a natural born leader. Do what you're born. This is what God gave us. This is what we're going to use. And we're taking the lead. Thank you. I love you bunches.